Welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we are headed up to the shop because after last time's video, I had a sudden realization. There's something I've wanted on this map from the very beginning, and actually are not quite meeting our needs anymore. Ford 2000 wasn't our original choice for a front loader tractor. In fact, our original front loader tractor choice was this one over here, the Ford 40 Series Sebra. Now, it is 41,000, which is well within the price bracket for what I'm after. 75 horsepower puts it, I think, more powerful than our current small tractor. So yeah, 36 horsepower. So we're gonna double the horsepower going with it as well. And a lot of the feedback that you guys gave last time was don't buy field 10. Just improve the farm, do stuff on the farm. So that's what we're gonna do. I want to put a front loader on it. We got a choice of a quickie or an MP lift, which I'm not sure what connects to that. I actually think I'm going to go with the quickie front loader on this. Wheel brand, as always, I tend to go for Michelin. 5640 should do us absolutely fine on here. This is not going to be a field tractor. It is going to be pulling trailers and things, but that should be fine. We're going with the original color scheme. You've got various updated color schemes through New Holland, but we want to get it on a Ford because Ford is what we're trying to majority do on our farm. And we can put GPS in the Xeria Pro Compact on it, but we're not going to. Rim color, we've got white, silver, or grey. We are going with the Ford setup, so we want the white. And last thing we need to do is get a number plate on here. And I actually made a mistake last time. It should have been 05 for our previous one. Let's go and find somebody from Patron, though, to put on the number plate. And amazingly, for the second time in a row, picking at random from the patrons, Simon Hardy, congratulations. You've been selected for the second time. So I'm going to give you a slightly different number plate this time rather than the HDY. I'm going to go SIH. Simon Hardy. Perfect. So there we go. APO6SIH is the number plate on this. And I think that is a pretty good setup for this. 42,350 in total. So let's buy ourselves a brand new tractor. We're going to need a quickie front loader to go on the front of that. So let's head into here. Front loaders. We don't need a particularly big one, I don't think. So if we look at the horsepowers, I think we've only got... How much horsepower did I get on that tractor? 75. So we're going to go with the smallest front loader from Quickie. Not a huge problem. We're not looking to lift things very high with this. Main color, I am going to go in the New Holland blue, with the design color being the New Holland, or going with the white to match the tractor. So let's buy that. Yes. And then that should do us, I think. Yeah, look over here. We have a cracking little Ford tractor. Brand new Ford tractor for the farm. That should do what we want. And as I said, this is the tractor I originally wanted to have on the farm for our front loader tractor. It's a little bit of an oddity. It's a very rare tractor in real life, this. And I've wanted to use this tractor ever since it was bought. And look at that. That drop nose is going to make things really easy. So back to the farm with it. And we're not actually going to sell our Ford 2000. I do want to get the bits off it. We're going to want the rear weight, and we're going to want the front bag. But yeah, somebody said, oh, you might as well keep this around the farm. It's your old little tractor. It's very much a staple of the farm, and something that really says, really an icon of the farm. And yeah, I agree. I think what we're going to do, I've got the perfect place for us to put this. But yeah, we're just gonna take this little tractor and go and store it. We'll give it a wash down, of course, first because it is looking fairly dirty. But let's drop that off there, and then drop this off the back. And I'm hoping that the Sebra is going to have a little more weight to it and be able to handle us doing putting a fairly heavy trailer on the back. If not, we'll still go with the dolly trailer for transporting stuff to fields. But at the moment, we don't need to... I'm hoping we don't need to sort anything there as far as the Sebra goes. Maybe we'll get away with it. And the other thing we need to do today is try and see if we can actually drop straw into the pigs. Somebody commented on the last video and said I was dropping it in the wrong place. That I was trying to do it in the wrong place. So we're going to give it another go in a moment once we've got a new setup on. But dropping that in there. There we go. Our little Ford 2000. I am just going to put in this end shed here because really there's not much else that we store in here. And it can go in here and be a nice little barn find for us. And every time we come and fill our tractors and everything up, of course, we'll see it sitting in the barn there. Now, if this doesn't work and I find myself needing to actually get a bale shredder, we do have an option. I found one that should work. It's fairly small. And in fact, it's something that when we were doing the role play on here in FS19, we also had. So we'll give this a go. We'll see if this works. And if it does, that would be awesome. If it doesn't, we have a contingency, but this would save us a whole load of money. So the suggestion was, if I put it on here instead, that it might go in. Nope, that's just teetering on the edge. Let's see if then we can open the gate and take it in. Because that would be the other way that this might work. And the answer to that is no, this gate will not open. So, what if we... Oh, let's see. Will it go in there like that? No. Okay, so, as far as I can tell, I've got no obvious way of getting this to to do these in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab the 7810 and head up to the shop so that I can get a new piece of equipment, and hopefully that will solve our problem. So what I've got on here, or what I'm looking to get on here, is, as I said, something that we've had on the previous game, or the role play that we had on Attingham Park, which is in a... It's actually in a pack. If we go to have a look through the mods here, see if I can find the pack that part of there. So this is the Emily pack. It's by Universe Modding. And yeah, it's got lots of great stuff from Emily. We want the Volcano. So this takes square balers and it will shred the bales out the back. So I am going to put... actually, the license plate I put on is going to be the one for the... that's supposed to be on the... actually, no, we want to put the one that's on this. So I think this is... this is one, an FCR. I think that's correct. Actually, no, I think it's 2 on this. We'll find out in a moment. So, okay, we're not really going to be taking it on the road. In fact, we're not really going to be taking it on the road. So, no number plate is needed on this. And then we will buy this. So, this is 25,000. It does mean that we can't immediately afford the house, but that's fine. It was anticipated. It was going to be between buying this and buying the house. So let's go grab this, hook this up, and I need to kind of buy machinery at the moment rather than looking to expand the yard. We are going to be expanding the yard, and we are going to be doing a lot of work around that, but we need to sort of get this stuff sorted first. So hook this all up, and yeah, let's get this back to the farm, and then we can load a square bale into it, and get our animals sorted, get our pigs sorted and producing some manure. So we'll bring this in and over here. And it looks like our bale has fallen off, but that's okay. What we'll do is just bring this to here. And then jump back in our new tractor, our Sebra. And we should be able to just get this and line this up. Now, I have previously put 2 bales into this, and I think I might do that again now. We have quite a nice stack of bales to do that with. So let's see if we can get our depth perception right. Yeah, get that in there. And by putting 2 bales in, will basically the lower one will drop and the top one will then drop into its place. It just means that we're getting 16,500 litres of straw in to the pigs each time, rather than just 8,000 litres. And the pigs will take a lot of straw. So, yeah, this will be a good way of doing it. So, now a little bit more. There we go. Like so. Perfect. That is going to do the trick and load things up nicely. So let's go give this a try. It does look rather high there, but yeah, for the sake of a little bit of time, that should work fine. And yeah, look, there we go. We can immediately blow straw. Wait a minute. We can't blow straw here, but we can blow straw at the other end. Oh, please don't tell me that I tried to do it in the wrong place. Never mind. Yeah, we can blow straw there. So let's blow straw. I'm just going to take this as, well, hopefully we'll be all right. I think we probably could have got away with putting a straw bale over the side here. But it is unloading it, and we should be finished in a bit. First bale just about done, and in with the second. And there we go, 16,500 litres in. They've used a little bit already. They're producing slurry. Looks like we don't have anywhere at the moment to produce manure to. I think we might have to add on a manure area. Yeah, slurry's out the back here. So let's see if we can't put a little manure area in. Maybe next to the slurry tank here would be perfect. Step back a bit. We've learnt this in the past. And then we want animals. No, we want silo extensions. I think we have to put in manure heap. Wow, that's huge. And not enough money. We need 25,000 for that. A small manure heap. Okay. That might work. Do we have any silos? Do we have Smetty's small? Yeah. Okay. That. The turn is going to be a pain. Can we put it? Oh, we can put it out the front here. Yeah, these are not very expensive. So, yeah, I think, where's our best bet? Well, we could put it in the corner there. That would probably be a pretty good place. Overlaps with another object. Yeah. There would be well, that would put a whole load of manure in the middle of a... This looks like a manure heap here. I don't think these are. But they kind of look like them a little bit. Don't think we're going to get any manure in here. And we don't have any manure as far as I can tell. Let's have a look in here. That would be the other place it would tell us. And no, we have no manure. So I think we want to put a manure heap in. And I think we probably want to put it this side of the barn. So let's get the 7810 out of the way. And we'll put it down this end of the barn somewhere, just so that we have a nice heap of manure that's coming out. And we've got some fairly inexpensive ways of doing it as well. So silos, that one there, that would overlap quite considerably. Oh, I'd really like to put it here. Well, maybe it will go there. If we go and put on the toggle free mode, maybe it will go in this corner here. And yeah, silo, it'll work. There we are. We'll see if that produces any manure for us. I don't know where it's going to go if it doesn't, because, yeah, we need the manure from these pigs. Right, one quick test I want to run, because I really want to run it, is if we put this here on this corner, is this going to do? No. Oh, and that's gone in. Gonna have to fish that out, I think. Oh, no, it has actually... Right, so how much is our Emily worth? Because we do not need that anymore. We can just put straw straight into there. Animals. There we go. 19,000. We can claw back most of the money that we spent on that Emily. Because we don't need it. We can just put the straw in. Over that wall, and it will go into the pig pen. Let's double check. Yes, it has. It's gone straight in. So, yeah, I'm going to go and get rid of this. We don't need it. It was, it's not overly realistic the way it works. And, oh, nice little pack, but yeah, we don't need it. Right, so we're back into the workshop here, and this will be where we can sell it. Right, so just out of interest while I'm here and while I've got it, how much is it to repaint? 10,000 to repaint the 7810? No. Let's sell this 21,900. So yeah, we're losing 3,000 on that. Not too bad for an experiment, but yeah, not great. So I'm going to get this back to the farm, and we'll get the landy back as well while we're up here, and get all of these, and then we can look at what we're going to do next today. So it took us 3 bales to half fill the straw for the pigs. So we're going to take 3 more bales and finish the job. I am impressed with this little tractor. Look at this. 3 bales on top. And it's a little bit front heavy, but with this weight on the back, it's absolutely fine. So what we'll do is bring this to here. Get it low enough to pull the bales off. And if we pull those in, bam. Look at that. Straight in, filling up all of that. And this one then remains in here. But that's fine, because what it'll do is it's just wait there until this goes. I can't pick it up, unfortunately, so it's in there. But yeah, this is the area where the straw goes, so that is all good. And yeah, I'm happy with that. And already this tractor is looking like just an excellent addition to the farm. What I want to do now, though, is park it up without hitting the 8340. We're going to park it over here, actually. Out the way. And then I think it's time to get the combine out. We don't have any of our own fields that are ready to harvest. So all of our own fields are done. Field 10 has been harvested. I was hoping it wouldn't be. And that we could go and do the oats over there. So what harvesting contracts are there available? Let's have a look. Field 30 and Field 47, neither of which are actually worth us doing. Field 30, you can see the size of the combine we need. It'll take us more than today to do it. So, no, that's put pay to those plans completely. So we need to basically prepare everything else for harvest, I think. We're going to turn this tractor off. But at midday, yeah, I need to work out what we are actually going to do today now. So I figured out what we're going to do. If we're hanging around the yard looking for a job, there is one field that is ready for some work to be done on it. And it gives us a chance to get out there and check out our 8340 here. Because we haven't used this tractor yet. This is the first day we've used it. It's got 13.2 hours on it because, of course, we got this second hand. And I want this piece of kit over here. We're going to go and use the power harrow, and we're going to go and attack field 6. Because field 6 is ready for our cover crop to be done. And we're looking to do a fairly quick turnaround on our fields this year. So the more work we can do to get these things finished early, the better. Here we are up at field 6. And yeah, this is where you can see all of our cover crop is ready to go here. So this is oilseed radish. We put this in last year to see what effect this would have. Bring it down and away we go. I'm going to go along here and we just want to see what's happening with the nitrogen setup here. So that is changing to seedbed? No. Double tillage. Good. So we're not working the ground too hard. What I want to see in here is what this is doing nitrogen wise. At the moment, we're not seeing much difference. It doesn't seem to be adding a huge amount in. But that might just be because we're at the edge of the field. Either that or I'm going about this all wrong. I'm sure, though, you guys in the comments will tell me if I am. So I've done a few rows into the field now, and we are coming up to basically the bit where the bulge is on this end, and we kind of want to straighten out a little bit. But as I get to the end of this bit here, what I'm going to do quickly is just stop there, and let's have a look. And it's having an effect. It's not having as big an effect as I'd expect. We are what level? Yeah, you can see here we are fully ready to harvest. So it seems this does not have as big an effect as I would maybe have liked, but it is having an effect. So it might even things out a little bit overall. And it will save us a little bit of money going forwards. But this field actually is pretty low on nitrogen anyway. So I wasn't expecting a huge increase. But it does seem to be a little bit lower than I would probably have liked. We've ended up with a fairly narrow spread of horsepower in our tractors on the farm. We have this 8340, which is 125 horsepower. We've the County 1190, which is 125 horsepower. And we've got the 7810 Turbo, which is 125 horsepower. So between our three main tractors on the farm, we've got a very, very similar level of horsepower on here. And it does mean that all of our equipment is rated basically for the same size amount of pull, and that any of our tractors should be able to do the job. What it does also mean, though, is it's very difficult for us to go and upgrade our equipment without also upgrading at least one of our tractors. But I'm all for everything being nice and universal and making things easy. I think this 8340 is very much going to be this kind of field work and doing these bits and pieces. The county, I think we're going to be probably getting on similar work to this as well. It's a good tractor for that. Meanwhile, the 7810, I think at this point is very much going to be on things like carting duty and transport duties, because we kind of need it for that. Plus, we'll put it on the roller and things like that, because it does have a lot of hours on it now, that 7810, in comparison to our other tractors. And yeah, I think we can take a little bit of the burden off its shoulders. I've left a hired worker doing field 6 because I realized as the day's getting on that our pigs are actually almost completely out of food. So we're going to go and grab a few bags of pig feed. The gardens, how are those doing at the moment? So they are producing, they're almost there to producing some corn. So we're at 5,000 litres there for the corn. We are at, for the potatoes, 2,600. And for the sunflowers, 888. So it looks like we might have to put the rate we get sunflowers is a lot lower than the rate that we get corn or potatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to see if we can get a one out of that. Can we? Oh, we can spawn items. I'm not spawning items at the moment. We might be able to save ourselves. Oh, wow. Perfect. Okay. So we can output 3 full pallets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deactivate the potatoes there. I'm going to activate the potatoes over here. So activate that. Right, and then over here, we're going to spawn all of these potatoes. So as many as we can. So that will be 3 pallets. It's not 3 full pallets. But that's really cool, because that means I don't actually have to go and grab pig food. We can start feeding food to our pigs from here. So let's put our bag grab in the shed, and yeah, we can go and give some food to the pigs, which is brilliant. It means that we have full control over what we get from the gardens, which seem to have been updated with that. That wasn't something I had with gardens when I was using them on No Man's Land. And where did I put the front? In fact, yeah, I know exactly where I put the front forks. Over here. And we're going to need this weight on the back with these, because our potatoes weigh an absolute ton. So, yeah, and we'll do one of these as a sunflower one, and we will mix the corn and the potatoes on the other. And hopefully that should then give us enough feed from all of these to do it all. Otherwise, what we'll do is we'll, when we max out feed from one, we can switch feed production over to another. The drop nose on this Sebra makes doing this in cab really, really easy. I mean, we just come in here. I can clearly see what I'm targeting to get done, and then bam, in we go, like so. Perfect. And now we just go and tip it, which is brilliant. It just works so well, and it's such a great little front loader tractor to have on here. I remember now exactly why I wanted this on this series, and how disappointed I was in the early days when we ran out of money to get it. I'm so pleased that we actually can get it and have got it now. and can use it to do our pigs, which is brilliant. Let's have a look. How does that affect our pigs? It's given them a bit more feed, which is great. They were down to 140. They should be better off now. Do we have any other that we can spawn? Like sunflowers, we've almost got 1,000 liters. So as soon as that hits 1,000 liters, we can spawn that and feed. The corn is at 5,000 liters. Fantastic. So let's spawn as much of that as we can and get that in. And that way we are properly beginning to feed the pigs and sort them, which is brilliant news. I'm actually switching the potatoes back to working with the sunflowers because reading through this, they need 5% root crops, 20% protein, 25% grain, and 50% base food. So we need to be producing as much corn as we possibly can. So yeah, having a single garden just producing corn is going to be really good for them and just keep them all going, and yeah, make us much better off than if we split it with potatoes, which is far less of the crop needed for the pigs. So I think most of our wheat crop this year is probably going to go in with the pigs. Let's burst that out and just get this in again. There we go. Pick that up. Yeah, so much visibility with this drop nose. And yeah, we should get plenty of corn. We've certainly got the right stuff to feed our pigs off here. And the sunflowers are doing well. The potatoes are doing okay. We just need to get some grain. And the wheat is absolutely going to be necessary for that. Not too bad. We have this filled and our pigs are doing much better. Yes, the food's still in the red, but that will keep things going quite nicely. We still have some straw in this bale, I think. It's down to 435, sorry, 4,353. So that will keep the pigs going for a little while. And then out here, we have the first of our manure appearing as well. 279 litres. So we're going to have to go and grab ourselves a manure fork in the near future and get that going. All in all, though, this has been a pretty successful day. We've got a new tractor and one that works really, really well for us. We've got field 6 being worked on. We'll have the hired worker finish that off soon. But I'm pleased. We are good. And next time we will be getting into this year's harvest, which is also excellent news because that means more money's going to be coming in very soon. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.